I love everybody.
Yeah. Okay. I love them all.
I love them all. I do.
Gotcha.
I do. That's the thing. What I do love about all the superheroes is the amazing gift each one has. That's the whole point. And as artists, I see us all as superheroes too.
Okay.
We have these special gifts. All of us have our own ways of being creative and our special touch and imprint on something, either artistically, visually, or poetically, or, or if you're a heavy crafter, like, you're using wood and saw and like you're really getting into it with your hands. You know what I mean? I feel like we're all creatives. And
Yes.
and when people tell me, oh, no, I'm not a creative person, I'm thinking, wait a minute. I'm like, let's have a conversation. I bet I could find that creative bone in you. Let's just talk about this. Because it's in everyone. So the same thing with these superheroes. They usually have one like amazing gift, right? Either they can fly or they have this like, Superman has like X-ray vision. He's got a few that can fly his X-ray vision. So the gifts that they have that other people do not, like someone who can read the mind, someone who can, even dark gifts for that matter. So the point is, I like all the characters. I don't identify with one or the other because I like them all.
Gotcha. Except for Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, yeah. Sorry, he's not going to cut it.
Sorry, Ant-Man.
I don't like the idea of him shrinking. That's what it is.
Okay, but he gets big.
He can get back to being big, but for him to be powerful, he needs to go and shrink down so he can get into wherever he needs to get it to handle things. That's great. I just need someone to be the whole.
I need to look into your eyes.
That's yes.
Yeah, it's like no, you can't be a grain of rice. No. But what if you had like the same powers that you can get small with him? Then no, not interested.
No.
Got you. Does Batman count? As a superhero?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I know he doesn't have. I mean, he needs all his cool gadgets to be. It is what it is. Still, hey, some of us need to get whatever. Well, think about the Iron Man, right? Unless he's got his suit on, he couldn't fly, right? He can't just fly on his own. He has to put his suit on to fly.
Yeah.
So same thing. Everybody has to do whatever they have to do. All these superheroes, they have to do whatever they have to do to get into their creative gift. Same thing as us, as artists.
And that's, what you reminded me of about people saying they don't have creativity. And the first thing that came to my mind is that we all come from the creator.
Yes.
And since we come from the creator, we are also creative. We are creators from the creator.
That's right.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I think people get stuck in the moment like, I can't draw, so I'm not creative.
Right.
But it's about how you use your mind artistically to express something, which makes you creative.
Correct.
You can be an accountant, but be a creative accountant.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And the reason why I brought up Batman, not only to play with you, but also and correct me if I'm nerds out there, that know, correct me if I'm wrong. He was able to defeat everybody in the Justice League, which is like Superman, all the strongest superheroes, right? And the reason why is because his mind. He used his mind he knew everybody's weakness. He knew how to take care of everybody.
Yeah.
So he creatively used his mind.
Right.
To overcome.
Yes.
Right.
The mind is a powerful thing.
Very powerful.
Yes.
Very powerful. As it says in the Bible, a man is as he thinketh.
Yes.
So if you think that you're great, then you shall be. If you think that you are not, then you shall be.
Yes.
So.
And you know what I find really interesting in real life? I mean, the original Superman, Christopher Reeves. I mean, I know there was one before him before that, but that's not the point.
Gotcha,
but the point, Christopher Reeves, that's the one we're talking. I mean, it's interesting. It's like sad and beautiful at the same time. Like, he was Superman in all the original 5 films, right? I mean, those were some powerful films to watch. I mean, that's a whole other generation that they don't understand. They just don't even know. It's so powerful. And the thing about it is to know, unfortunately, his life took a turn in real life for the worst. And still, the man was dedicated to serving and, creating a foundation and taking a positive. He could have taken his life and gone completely like off grid, silent, and be like, I hate the world. Why am I like this? Why did this happen to me? And, I'm in this wheelchair for life. And his wife stayed by his side, loved him, dedicated. Nothing changed. That's the beauty of life. Someone who played a character that had all this power, could fly and all these things like, X-ray vision and all that. And his own life totally shifted. That's
Mm-hmm.
the power. And he was powerful in the mind in real life. And that's what was a superpower. And he's still a gentle spirit and still a good man and all that. And unfortunately he's passed, but that's life. Everybody passes at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you leave behind. His legacy is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a horse, right? Accident that happened. Yeah. It's sometimes I always think like sometimes the way going back to God and the way the movement works is just like, in this false medium, the super, but in my reality, a horse can do these things. And I was listening to Richard Pryor, an interview, and I totally forgot that he was in one of those movies. It kind of came back. I was like, oh yeah, Richard Pryor was in
Right.
one of those movies. I guess at the comedic aspect, I guess, of the movies. But yeah, you're so true about the mind and Christopher Reeves. Yeah, you guys don't know about Christopher Reeves. Google him if you don't. Some of you guys might know.
Yeah, some of you might know.
Yes.
But that was the original Superman.
The OG.
Oh my goodness.
He was a heartthrob and everything.
Yes, he was.
Listen to Mary. You hear, Mary? You hear?
Well, when I was little, I was like, he was still, of course, older, but I mean, I had the little sticker of him as Superman. I was like 7 or 8 years old in Glendale. I remember I have that sticker. God knows where it is. I still have it somewhere.
Okay. Got you. Mom and Dad let you keep it?
Yes.
They're like, Mary, what is this?
He's literally dressed as Superman.
Got you.
He's just got like, you can only see the little the S or
Okay.
what is, yeah.
Got
So it's
you.
like Superman. I'm like, oh my God, Christopher Reeves. But yeah.
So this infatuation with Superman it's deep, folks. It is deep. It goes back to
Yes.
childhood. It's never going away.
No.
It's never going away.
No.
So you never wanted to be Superwoman.
No.
Wonder Woman was good
there's
enough.
Wonder Woman.
Okay.
I loved Wonder Woman. I just
Okay.
loved everything about her. She
Got
just
you.
was powerful. And, gotta love the bracelets
Yeah.
and all the, the gear was,
Got you. Very dominatrix with the whip and everything. Like, like
hey, the lasso of truth is serious.
yeah, like Superman, get down. Yield, boy. What did Mama say? I don't know. Okay. Mama say, Mama
it's the
saw,
tru-
Masaka.
Good one.
What
That
was it?
lasso of truth is serious.
Yeah, very, very, very. Wow. I wonder if they ever used it on her. I wonder if that was ever an episode where they actually used it on her.
That's true, huh?
I wonder what that would look like.
I know.
Very interesting.